It's time to go fight good old Denny. And it's about that time to get on the ship. Everybody give up. Oh my god. The airship is right here. Oh man, it's like a oh, look at this. It's like a whirlpool. Like a storm between it. I'm going around it. I don't even know how to talk.
We're going aboard, Professor.
Be safe, my children. That is enough, my students. Eat, rest, and replenish your strength. We will have need of you again before long.
Damn right.
All right, here we go. Fire up the bats. Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead.
My brother and his followers are in here.
They sure are. Let's go. It's time to finish this.
That's right. We ready. We ready.
The ball that destroyed Fat Loon is here too. My home, my people shall be avenged.
The ball. Oh yeah. Oh crap. We might have to fight a ball here, won't we? Cause them balls, dude. Them balls don't play. Them balls, dude. They don't joke around. And apparently, there's actually like something you can do here. Hold on. I want to see if I can activate it. There's actually a way to like clip through a wall or something. Like you can clip through the wall and pretty much skip like a majority of the dungeon to get to where you need to go. People were talking about it on the forums of Game Facts. I don't know how to do it though. There's a way to do it. They said to hug the left wall. Something about hugging this left area. You just hug it. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know how it works, but you can pretty much clip outside of bounds, and then I have to see a video on how to do it. But there's a way, like in Tales of Zestiria, I was trying real hard to clip out of bounds, and it didn't happen. But there's like in Zestiria, if you send me clip out of bounds just to be exactly where I wasn't supposed to be, you can do it the same thing in here. You can do the same thing in this game, but I don't know how to do it. Oh man, we have to go all the way inside, don't we? Oh wait, we can use this shortcut. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I'm not. No. Get out. We out. I just wanted to show it off. Yeah, we can come over here, it looks like. I just realized that. Here we go. As soon as I hit that elevator, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna have to redo all this. Look at this. We now have access to these chests over here. So the chests we couldn't get before is a good thing that we didn't focus on trying to get them too long, because we couldn't get them until this point of the game. So I think I'm going to go to my abilities. I'm going to cut out damage dispersion, and I'm going to put on the dungeon diving, hibbity hoopla. And we're going to watch this skit. A brief history of the Empire. Oh god, I'm not reading all this. How fascinating. Soldier boy, look at this paper. It's so crumpled, I can hardly make anything out. Look here, it's your brother's name. Egads! Being a true record of the life of the Kaiser Oblivion, formerly known as Dennis Genioja. As authored by Lieutenant Silverson of the Historic Records Office of the Glands Empire. Looks like someone tried to destroy the document. Look at the burn marks. Whoever it was must have been in a big hurry. You can still make out a lot of the text. In the days before the founding of our glorious empire, our great Kaiser known as Dennis, scion of the illustrious House Genioja, As firstborn son, he was destined to command the Crystal Guard until he was disowned by his own father after losing his sword arm. Crippled though he was, he left Goth Ladio on a humble yep. Denny did what happened, that's all I can make out. Oh, alright, let's push out. Oh, let's push out. Let's push on. We got a death axe. Uh-oh. We inflicting death? Inflicting death out here? Oh yeah, my girl didn't even have her setup. She didn't even have her full setup. So, wow, we could have been doing way more damage. Tiania Grid, no, Mosquito Fire. Anything higher than 113? Nope. There's gotta be something I can get that boosted higher than 113. Probably not right now, but later in the game. Yeah, we would actually be doing way more damage if we were not thieves, but because we're thieves, we have higher speed. We have better speed. There's got to be something that gives us good percentage in rods, or you know, gives us a higher tier in rods, while giving us a higher speed than Adea. Adea right now, Adea should have like one of the slowest speeds. She has 16 speed. As long as we're 4 points higher than that, I think we'll be good. So we have to look for maybe, if we put her as a wizard, they're not gonna get a lot. Make them the time mage. No, make them a time mage. They're pretty much gonna be garbage. I just need to look for a fast class that has that's good with rods. What about the red mage? A class and rods. Agility is pretty much going down. S performer. Performer, huh? The intelligence is, how high is that? Time mage is better. Wizard is better. Performer is faster. We need to have faster units than a little E. As a thief, we can switch it back to a performer. I think a performer would be better for both of these. S, and then she still has way higher agility. Hell yeah, give her, yeah. Yep. Make her a performer. Her agility is still high as the sky. She has amplifier. Soldier Boy has amplifier. So anything that gives them magic. Ha! Apparently the stream just kind of died, but we're still recording locally, so we're fine. Force armlets, amulet. There we go. We all about that. Anything that raised my speed even more. There's got to be something I can equip that raises my speed. The ninja gear, I think. Ninja gear would increase my speed, but intelligence goes down and I take a nice hit to magic attack. You want to be able to do more damage, but as long as we are kind of faster than Adea, we're kind of good. He has 3 more points than Adea, so that should actually matter. Alright, here we go. Yggdrasil. Let's see what that does. Alright, increases the wielder's mind by 6. Cures status elements. Miramasa. Ooh, that looks so sick. 25% chance of inflicting dread. Okay. And then we had just got something else, but I completely forgot what it was called. The death axe or something. The grinder. Instantly kills all foes a significant lower level than the wielder. No experienced Japanese. Oh wow, no freaking job points. Items will be obtained for killing enemies killed this way. Wow, instantly kill all enemies with a significant lower level. Wow, that's actually pretty good. especially if you just want to download the enemies. But because we're low level, that's not really gonna help us. Well, you can pronounce it in many other ways. You can pronounce it Yggdrasil or Yggdrasil. The first time I heard it being pronounced, it was called it was in Tales of Symphonia. They called the main, I ain't gonna say, one of the villains of the game, let me just not spoil it, was called Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil, that's what they were calling them. And that's how I learned how to pronounce it. But and then later down the road, they started pronouncing it Yggdrasil. There's like there's different ways to pronounce it, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows what you're trying to say if you pronounce it one way or the other. One region will pronounce it differently. It's just another way to, you know, pronounce it. Yggdrasil. Alright, let's watch this party chat and get ready for the upcoming boss fight. Which will be, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of Soul Boost. I don't think there's one way to just pronounce one thing. That'd just be silly. Especially that word. Like how people call Ryu Ru or Ryu, and then there's other ways to pronounce it. Ryu. You know how people say it differently, but they still know who you're talking about. We need to get steady MP on them. We also need damage dispersion, which is on the wizard. No, damage. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna watch this party chat and see what happens. Brief history of the Empire. Soldier Boy! That's another volume, Lieutenant Silverson's Historical Chronicle. On a lonely cave, the outcast scion, Lord Denny, met a father and son by the name of Grace. The father, Geist, moved deeply by Lord Denny's ideals, did swear allegiance, a gesture which Lord Denny gladly accepted at the time, including Geist and his son. Lord Denny could count not even 10 loyal men to his name. In his travels, Lord Denny did encounter the sorceress Bella and her self-acclaimed vassal, Cucullin. But what was up with Anna? Where did he meet Anna? Where did Anna come into play? Where did you meet a damn fairy, fam? Lord Denny spoke with brutal honesty to Bella, to her, In year 15 of the Duchy, Lord Denny army numbers some 50 men, including Geist, his son, Bella, and his vassal. What about Sergeant Knucklehead and Sergeant Lieutenant freaking Numbnuts? What about those guys? What happened to those guys? That was 1 year before my first assignment. Brother! I forgot their names. Numbnuts and Knucklehead. And Anna. Who cares? You know who I'm talking about.
We're almost to the end of our journey, aren't we?
Yeah. All that remains is to stop the Kaiser. If you've got something that still needs doing, now's the time.
Indeed. Regrets are like rutabagas. Far better overcooked than left untouched in the pantry.
Bruh.
Whoa, Altair's back. And making as much sense as ever. I remember you said something similar before, about leaving things undone in this world.
Ah, that. I was speaking of a personal matter. Of a woman I loved. A woman I still love. I speak of Vega. My light. My life. My everything.
You miss her.
With all my heart. But she is lost to me. Forever. I hail from a different world than you. A place you know as the Celestial Realm. Vega was from the Celestial Realm too. It was there that we met, fell in love, and were married. But this was so many years ago, and the joy was all too brief. The Celestial Realm was beset by a calamity that threatened to wipe out all life as we knew it. And so it was that we boarded a ship and fled for safety. Our destination was a lush, verdant planet known as Luxembourg.
Oh wow, he's from a different
So
planet.
Vega came here with you?
No. There was an unfortunate mishap, and she did not make it on board in time.
You can learn more if you purchase Star Ocean 5.
By the time I realized she was not with us, it was too late. I had no choice but to continue the journey with my fellow voyagers. I would give anything to see her again, even for a fraction of a nanosecond. Though my body is long gone, and only my soul remains, her memory still haunts me.
I'm so sorry.
But forgive me. I should not burden you with such things as your final battle draws nigh. Pay no heed to my idle ramblings. My regrets are mine alone to bear. But hear me well. If you truly love someone, make your feelings known before it is too late. Yes, especially you.
Soldier boy.
Huh? Well, me?
With the right dressing, a simple piece of lettuce can become a salad. Yes, presentation can be important. I speak of candles, a red tablecloth, that sort of thing.
Red tablecloth?
Oh, but I have already said too much. The rest is up to you. Bon courage!
Thanks?
You gotta turn your
and
swag
perhaps
on,
you could
soldier
lend
boy.
Tiz that pendant. I believe he has something to tell someone. Now, if you will excuse me, adieu.
Adieu.
Yes. Here you go, sir.
Alrighty. Because I don't want to watch that cutscene again. If I die here, I definitely want to watch. I want to save it, so I don't have to watch it again. All right, here we go. Make sure we're ready. Make sure we don't have anything dumb. We have life rope, which I don't even think we need at this point. Yup. They're gonna be, they're gonna be hitting at least 4,000 or 5,000 per hit, especially with piercing. So here we go. Diddy, we're here to settle this, man. Hey, where'd he go?
No one's here?
Dennis the Menace.
Curses! Where did he go now?
If you're looking for His Majesty, afraid you just missed him.
Man, we gotta fight these idiots again.
We secured his escape route before returning here. To wait for you.
It's weird, but I remember it all. Fighting you in that other world. In the end, you understood me. You're a true friend, you. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy to see you again. Still, you get it, don't you? We can't let you go on.
Worlds and timelines may change, but our minds will not. We shall not waver from our chosen path.
I knew you'd say that. You'll never back down. And neither will I.
Well, you's out of
My
ghost state.
friends.
Ready
You ain't
when
gotta tell
are.
me. He's
Show
being
us
brought
the
out of the
strength
ghost.
Your will.
He just got brought out of ghost. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Oh, he didn't get brought out, but I tell you what, I'm going all out. I don't give a damn right now. So I'm gonna go all out on you. Alright, here we go. Why not just go all out, right? So Spirit, and then Rain, and then my boy is gonna do soul mirror action on himself. Meteor Rain! Meteor Rain! Ah la 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 la! Ah la 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 la! la 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 la. Ah la 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 la. Ah la 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 la. At least take out Jan. It's possible. Ah la 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 la. It's possible if we hit him 3 times. Ah la 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 la. Yes.
What are you mooning about? We're fighting a battle here. Or haven't you noticed?
I was just thinking. It's been a long time since the 3 of us were together. You remember, don't you? When we
I knew they were gonna do it. I had to do something. I had to do something. That's why I decided to go all out.
Soft again, you. You should be thinking about your future, not the past. Now isn't the time to wallow in sentiment.
I haven't forgotten who my enemies are. But I'm not just gonna throw my memories away. Tell me, back then, had you already decided to betray me? It doesn't matter. The friendship I felt was real. Even now, I always believed in our friendship. The 3 Cavaliers, all for one. Even though you betrayed me, I can't forget that, even if I wanted to.
After all that's happened, still, you seek to bring us back to your side. But I fear such efforts will prove fruitless, Master Yu. Surely, even you can see. We have chosen different paths, and we have all come too far to turn back now.
Maybe so, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'll find a way to bring us back together. No matter how far apart we may be, we can still resolve our differences.
Hey, Soldier Boy's a performer, you know.
You never change, do ya?
I'm gonna need you to
Even
die,
when
Jan.
reality is staring you in the face, you just keep on dreaming.
It has started.
Hold up. Hold up. You telling me you can still get stat boost? Wow, you're ghosted? Usagi is a Magnolia is a ghost. And she got a stat boost. Because she's a performer, I know, but why does that work? You can't buff somebody's stats when they're a ghost normally. So, wow, dude. We just found even more strats. We found a way to optimize it even higher. I tell you what though, just to play it safe. Yeah, we're gonna play it even safer. We're gonna throw in that spirit barrier, my dude. Nah, fam, that don't work on me. Why did I still lose my MP though? That's interesting. I shouldn't have lost any MP. Maybe it just doesn't stack. Maybe it just doesn't stack at all. Huh. I don't think anybody tried to stack 2 hero shields. Soldier Boy's down. That's fine. Ooh, Magnolia is gonna do retarded damage to this dude. That is dumb. Why do you get power from that? We wanted her to do that. He's gonna need to put back on his physical reflection. Or maybe Spirit Barrier. Spirit Barrier is only really good, I think, if there's no way of you blocking the damage. Spirit Barrier is necessary, but if we have 2 hero shields, we might not need to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because I thought having 2 hero shields would just completely negate any lightning or any elemental skills. Soul Mirror for now. We'll take it. You know how much damage she's about to do? Do you know how much damage she's about to do? Her magic attack is up? Why? Why, my dude? Why is that even a thing? Oops. That's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to spirit and then rain. We can default. That's while he's blocking. That's while he's blocking, dude. Wow. Little devil. That's pretty OD. I didn't think the performer would actually admit. Wow, we gotta look for some broken stuff. We gotta look for some broken stuff. I thought that was like, I thought we were already broke.
Is that it for us?
I knew he had grown strong, but...
Well, what are you waiting for, you? Finish the deed. How many times have I told you? I don't want your mercy. Don't you get it, you? Only death can stop us.
Aye. As long as we draw breath, we will not give up the cause. I shall say it once more, for good measure.
Good
we shall
measure.
not yield. Now close the curtain on this act with your own hand.
I just realized he says good measure a lot. So I finally realized that bishop skill, good measure, is based off what he says. Ha! That's funny.
No, I won't do it.
What?
You heard me. I'm not gonna kill you.
Ah!
I'm better than everybody.
What do you hope to achieve, Master Yu? We fought to rewrite history, to reshape this world. Sparing us now will not make us abandon our dream.
I know, but don't you see? You can still change the world without destroying the past. Starting here and now, with your own hands. Think of all the things you could do to make this world a better place.
But
We never considered
what about
that.
my revenge?
I never considered
Jen,
that.
The revenge you seek is against those who killed your parents, yes?
Darn
Well,
right. I'm not fighting for some vague, lofty goal. The pain of seeing my parents slaughtered like animals. Years living in hunger and humiliation. On my knees, groveling in the dirt. All the suffering and pain. That's what I fought to change. That's why I joined the Kaiser.
But don't you get it, Jan? Nothing will ever change that way.
What do you mean?
Say you have your revenge. The sons and daughters of the fallen will grow up to suffer just like you. And when they're old enough, they'll want their own revenge, and the cycle will go on.
Then what am I supposed to do?
We join forces and reform the Crystal Guard. We rebuild it into what it was meant to be, a shield for the faithful, for all who need our protection.
A noble ideal, Master Yu. But you will not get far on ideals alone.
I know what I'm up against. Right now, it's just words, and the actual doing is gonna be hard.
The high houses are gonna raise a real stink.
I know I'm only level 15, but hear me out. I have the most amazing strats. I'm only level 15, and I made it this far. Can't you believe?
Yes, my own family first among them, hence the second part of my plan. House Geniolja will relinquish full control of the Crystal Guard to the Orthodoxy itself.
Are you mad?
You can't just...
Pope Agnes,
I have heard everything. You, Geniolja, your bold, courageous offer is not lost on me. You should know that the Camlands and the other high houses have put forth similar propositions. In my capacity as Pope, I humbly accept them. In order to allay fears that too much power will be concentrated in the hands of the Orthodoxy.
The Duchy of Eternia shall also assume authority in conducting these reforms.
As will the forces of Eisenberg.
He sounded like Zordon. And then his father sounded like Zordon, dude. That voice.
So too shall it be for Ansheim and Alcampus.
My people shall join the effort as well.
Now you see, you. Everyone in this world is willing to work together for change.
My friends.
But Master Yu, that alone will not.
Even if we succeed in dividing the power, someone will come along to wrest it back again.
Sadly, yes. In a system so rotten, a change in leadership will only go so far. Power seekers down the ladder will still deceive and betray.
Sir Nikolai, for all these years, you've seen the Crystal Guard at its worst.
That's why you need to make some regulators. You need to make the Avengers.
Which is why you must share all you've learned with everyone.
Talk, but that won't...
Change anything? You think words won't make a difference. But that's where you're wrong. On the contrary, it's the only way to bring about true change. First, we have to change our own attitudes, and then we must talk, to friend and foe alike.
Yes.
One step at a time, until the day comes when we all stand on common ground.
Master Yu... A boy becomes a man before my eyes. It nigh brings a tear.
This is my answer, Jan. This is the cause I'm willing to die for. No matter how many years it takes, no matter who stands in my way, I will see it done.
That's right.
I swear, on the honor of the 3 Cavaliers. What say you, Jan? Will you join me?
You win, you. We'll try doing things your way.
You have saved us, Master Yu. Perhaps you can save him as well. I will share with you His Majesty's whereabouts. Pray help him to see the light.
Brother? Where is he?
In the tunnels deep below Gathladio, in the mausoleum of House Geneolja.
Wow.
Huh?
Let's go, you.
Soldier boy, let's get on it. You, dun, 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 soldier boy, soldier, dun, dun, dun. You, soldier boy up in this. So you're just going to forfeit all the powerhouse Geneolja holds in the Orthodoxy? That's a pretty bold move. Are you sure it's the right call? It's the only call. It's the only way to win back the trust of the people and the trust of my friends. I guess you're right. The bold proposal of yours got the attention of some pretty important people pretty fast. It's like they were counting on you to make that move. The same goes for Janne and Nikolai. They can just see how committed you are to this cause. Perhaps you're right. With this, we can go back to being the 3 Cavaliers and to being friends. So you're giving up all of House Geneolja's powers and possessions. And you invited the Duchy to jointly rule in your family's stead, huh? Which brings us to a very important matter. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? As a representative of the Duchy of Eternia, I hereby exercise my right to joint ownership of the House Geneolja magic tent. The magic... Wait, what are you talking about? My father gave that tent to me when I was a kid. It has nothing to do with the Orthodoxy. Look, you made the decision. Now you have to live with the consequences. It's not my fault you didn't think it all through. Oh, if she gets the tent, I claim Alfred's recipes. Damn! The recipes aren't even secret. You could just ask for copies. Why don't we say the diplomatic negotiations related and just move on? That day is a savage. She's trying to scoop all the good stuff. I will deny because I am Denny. My name is Dennis, but it's pronounced Denny. It's a silent S. Then why is the S in the fucking name? What does it really add? Denny, and then it's not even pronounced with the S. Take the S out. That's useless. Like the appendix, it's useless. 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 All right, so I think we're immediately. I don't think there's a blue chest in here. If there is, oh well. But right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna fully heal my MP. And we're gonna go ahead, split the part here, and once we come back, we'll be back with some more Bravely Second.